we're reminded again that what privileges we have. At prayer time here, there was a bit of discussion about the people that aren't okay with 4 songs in a sermon, and there needs to be more. And I'm reminded of we talked about in Sunday school. We talked about repetitions and how we do things, and this what we have here today is not only a blessing. I believe it's an inspiration. It's something that we can do for God on a day of rest, a day of worship, and again, I was just there's a sense of thankfulness in my heart that I can be a part of something that has stability, that has vision, that has a place where people can come to be helped, to be drawn to the Lord. And so you can, if you want, you can turn your Bibles to Matthew 25. I'll do quite a bit of reading, but leading up to this, I've been pondering this subject for several weeks now. And and this morning, we're blessed again with some rain. And the Bible teaches us that as the rain falls and wets the earth, it brings its fruit. And he said, also shall your lives be. And so the question that revolves around this morning is as we have a place here, a place of safety where there's communication, there's stability, there's accountability, there's a place that we can come and find rest. There's fruits that come out of this. And as the rain fell this morning and made the land fruitful, so is my prayer for our hearts that are here today, that there's a fruit that comes out of this, and that fruit comes from being obedient, to being diligent, and how do we get there? And I think as we strive, we'll go there later again, but as we strive to do the Lord's will, we strive for a place that is known, that where there is rest, there will be no more evil, a place we call heaven. We don't know what it looks like, but we know that the streets are paved of gold, and there's much joy. And so as we think about those things, we'll start reading here in Matthew 25, and we'll read this is the parable of the 10 virgins. And I want to try to be in a timely manner here. So I'll read it. I'll be reading quite a bit, but starting in verse 1, then the kingdom of heaven will be like 10 virgins who took their lamps and went to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were foolish and 5 were wise. For when the foolish took their lamps, they took no oil with them. But the wise took flasks of oil with their lamps. As the bridegroom was delayed, they all became drowsy and slept. But at midnight there was a cry, "Here's the bridegroom, come out to meet him." Then all those virgins rose and trimmed their lamps, and the foolish said to the wise, "Give us some of your oil, for our lamps are going out." But the wise answered, saying, "Since there will not be enough for us and for you, go rather to the dealers, buy for yourselves." And while they were going to buy, the bridegroom came, and those who were ready went in with him to the marriage feast, and the door was shut. Afterward, the other virgins came also, saying, "Lord, Lord, open to us." But he answered, "Truly, I say to you, I do not know you. Watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour." And I want to just grab a few things in there, and then we'll go on. But foolish, the Strong's version of foolish is dull or stupid, heedless, and it says morally a blockhead, apparently absurd. So, who are the foolish people today? I mean, in your world, in my world, in the world that we live in today, here and now, who do we see as I don't want to say who comes to mind, but who do we see or who do we think of, and who do we interact with that we would say is a foolish person? He's dull, he's heedless. He's morally, he's a blockhead. He doesn't have good morals. He's apparently observed to what's going on around him.